What's up, everybody? It's your boy Steven Puga again, and it's my preview of the Eagles versus Colts game on Monday night. This is I guess a follow up after Week 1. Obviously, the Eagles won last week. Big comeback win against the Jacksonville Jaguars, which was kind of a scare. I'm not gonna lie, Jacksonville Jaguars. They put in that work the first half, but the second half, Darren Sproles opened up the game. But let's not talk about that. That's in the past. Let's get ready for these Indianapolis Colts. Honestly, I'm pretty confident going into this game. I want to say the Eagles will win because of the Eagles offense. That Eagles offense is just made for turf. It's made for the indoors. I mean, Chip Kelly at Oregon played on turf practically every game in college. So and his offense was very effective. Same thing in the NFL. And I feel confident about this game, and we're going to find out how good this Eagles team really is this week. Obviously, the Colts are a great test, a great early test to see what the Birds are going to do. Monday Night Football, it's always a great time to kick back after work, go watch the game, go watch the Birds. But with that said, I feel confident going into this game, and I feel like the Eagles can win this game. Not just because of their offense, but if the Eagles defense plays the way they did against Jacksonville in the second half, I think the Eagles will win this game. The only thing is the Eagles have to get to Andrew Luck. They have to get to Andrew Luck, and honestly, I think if the Eagles were to get to Chad Henne in that first half of Week 1, the Jacksonville Jaguars should have been shut out. But the Eagles defensive linebackers have to get to Andrew Luck, because if he stays in the pocket and he gets comfortable, he's going to start throwing passes, and God only knows what's going to happen then. So I think the Eagles defensive line has to win this game for the Eagles. Have to put Andrew Luck under pressure. Have to blitz him. Have to sack him. Have to rattle him a little bit. And not only that, but the Eagles offense has to put up points. They can't come out flat. Nick Foles, I think, even though he has a banged up offensive line, that's just unfortunate. Evan Mathis is gone, and who is that other guy? Barberry's gone too. And fellas, I really think that the Eagles can win this game. They just got to bring their A game, and they got to protect Foles, and they got to open up the run game. Shady McCoy has to have a better game. He can't rush for 76 yards like he did last week. He has to rush at least for 100, 120. And we need a big game out of everybody. This is going to be a big group effort for the Eagles. Both sides of the ball. Even special teams has to come out and light somebody up and set the tone. So the Eagles can win this game. I think they can win this game. I know a lot of people think the Colts are going to win. But the Eagles, in order to win this game, like I said, they have to get to Andrew Luck. They have to make plays when it counts. They can't have any missed opportunities, and they cannot turn over the football. Because if you turn over the football against this Colts offense, they will score. They will score. And to be honest, anybody can score on you when you turn over the ball at least 3 times like we did last week. I mean, that's part of the reason why the Jacksonville Jaguars were up 17-0 is because the Eagles gave the Jaguars great field position to score. And that's exactly what they did. Fortunately, the Eagles were good enough to come back. But this week, if the Eagles are down by 17 at halftime, it's going to be a lot harder to come back with that quarterback, Andrew Luck. And it's on the road. And it's on Monday night. So we have to come out. We have to come out and set the tone. Andrew Luck is going to bring his A game like he always does. And they're going to be pissed off. They're going to be pissed off that they got embarrassed last week. And they want to prove to everybody that they're better than everybody says. Obviously, when you go up against Peyton Manning, the chances of you winning are not that good unless you're the Seattle Seahawks. So, Andrew Luck is going to bring his A game. He's going to prove in front of his home crowd that, last week was a fluke, and that the Eagles defense, they have to bring their A game too. They can't give Andrew Luck any opportunities to score, but I really feel that the Eagles offense also will also light up the scoreboard. I think Nick Foles is going to have a good game. The Colts defense isn't really that good. They really don't have anybody that scares you on defense. And as a matter of fact, Robert Mathis, I believe is his name, is out for the year. And anyways, even if he was out, even if he was out for the year, he wasn't even going to play this game anyways because I think he was suspended. I think for the first 4 games. I think. But with that said, the Eagles have to win this game on the defensive line. The defensive line has to get to Andrew Luck. They have to rattle him. They have to sack him. They have to force turnovers. And when you first force turnovers, the Eagles offense, that's when they play their best. And, you know, I feel confident with Nick Foles still. We've seen him play through adversity. I know a lot of people were questioning him. Oh, he didn't play through adversity. He hasn't gone through that. He's been lighting everybody up since last year. Well, last week he did. Last week, you know, he wasn't playing very good. He came out like he did against that Cowboys game last year, against the Giants game last year, where he was, you know, where he was just real hesitant, real nervous looking, you know. But we saw him play through adversity. We saw him come back, bring the team back. And I feel confident with him. I think every Eagles fan should. So, with that said, I want to thank you all for watching. Go Eagles, and let's take it to these Colts Monday night. And don't forget, Mayweather Maidana this Saturday. Go Money Team. I hope Mayweather wins. But you know, next week we got the Washington Redskins. Deshaun Jackson's coming back to town. Even though he's probably not going to do anything anyways, because that team down in Washington, their quarterback can't stay healthy either, and he's always on the ground every play. So with that said, let's go Eagles. Let's take it to the Colts, and let's go 2-0. See you guys later.